What's going on, guys? Today we'll be taking a look at a budget mic priced below $25. This mic is by Gear and it's the MU007 cardioid condenser studio mic. Now I'll be giving you guys my opinion of this mic, but before that, I'd like to thank the guys at Gear for sending me this mic to review. With that said, let's get to it. This is the MU007 condenser mic by Gear. It comes with a pop filter, a shock mount. Now the shock mount seems to be pretty well made, especially considering the price. An 8.5 feet 3.5 to XLR cable. Now one of the things worth mentioning is you won't be able to connect the 3.5 directly to a laptop. You'll need a phantom power supply, and these usually run about 20 bucks. I believe Gear has one for about 18 bucks. However, according to Gear, you can connect the 3.5 directly to a desktop. And lastly, the mic. Now it's certainly a nice looking mic and it has a decent amount of weight to it. It pretty much has the same form factor and look as some other mics from Amazon at this price point. Alright, so now I'll test the sound quality using 3 different methods. First, I'll test it using the 3.5 in plugged directly into my iMac, then using the 3.5 plugged directly into my DSLR, and finally using my Focusrite interface. For each of these tests, I'll let you hear some edited and unedited audio. This is how the mic sounds connected directly to my iMac using the 3.5 in. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio with me sitting about 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio with me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. This is how the mic sounds connected to my DSLR using the 3.5 in. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio with me sitting about 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio with me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. This is how the mic sounds using the XLR connected to my Focusrite interface. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 5 to 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is unedited audio of me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio of me sitting about 6 inches away from the mic. What you're listening to now is edited audio of me sitting about 10 inches away from the mic. Okay, so now on to my opinion of this mic. Now obviously sound is subjective and not everyone likes the same type of sound, but we can pretty much all agree that no one likes distorted, clipped, or just noisy audio in general. With that said, these are my opinions of this mic. First off, this mic does have quite a bit of noise. Now you can easily fix this during editing, but I felt it was worth mentioning. Now in order to get any decent gain from this mic when connecting the 3.5 directly to a computer, you're definitely going to need a phantom power supply. Now I know that Gear states that you can connect the mic without a phantom supply if you use a desktop, but because you have to increase your input volume to 100%, which is still barely enough to register any clean audio, it causes the audio to sound a bit hollow and creates an echo. Even when I tried to edit the audio, I still had this same problem. Now keep in mind that I'm using an iMac without a dedicated mic in, so you may get different results. So if you're connecting this mic directly to your laptop or desktop, you're definitely going to need a phantom power supply. Now with that in mind, this mic now becomes a $40 mic. Now at this price, you'll begin to compare other well-known USB mics that may or may not be better, but I'll explain why this mic is a better overall buy in a second. Now on the flip side of connecting this mic using the 3.5 in, you do actually get some good results if you connect it to your camera. I was actually really pleased with the edited sound when connected to my DSLR. Now to get the best possible results from this mic, you want to connect it using an interface. You'll get a much cleaner and crisp sound. Another thing worth mentioning is that this mic is a bit hot. With my AT4040, I usually set my gain to about 33 to 40%, but with this mic, you'll want to set the gain to about 10 to 12%, or else you'll pick up a lot of background noise. Okay. So going back to comparing this mic to other well-known USB mics in the $40 price range. Now this mic may or may not be better than those mics, but at a minimum, it's at least comparable. But the thing that makes it a better buy overall is the fact that it's upgradable. Now I talked about this before in one of my previous budget mic reviews. So if at any point you decide you want to upgrade this mic, you can simply buy an interface, connect this mic to it, and now there'd be no comparison in terms of audio quality. However, if you had the USB mic, you'd have to buy an interface and a new mic. But anyway, that's just my opinion, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. So leave a comment below. And if you're interested in this mic, I'll leave a link in the description. So until next time, peace.